Dear soul, take a moment to listen quietly. Your angels are close, tuning into your energy to share something important with you. The person you've been thinking about might be struggling in silence. They are trying to reach out, but not with words. Their soul is sending you a message of longing, unspoken but powerful. Even though they haven't said anything, their heart is reaching for yours, sending waves of emotion that you might already feel. The angels want you to know that beneath the calm and composed exterior of your person, there's a storm brewing. Their heart is racing, and their emotions are overflowing. A realization has awakened inside them, a deep desire that they can't ignore any longer. This feeling isn't chaos, it's clarity trying to break through the walls they've built. They are struggling to keep it in, but everything inside them is pushing them closer to you. You might feel this intensity as a sudden restlessness in your own soul, an unexplained urge to reach out, or a deep, unshakable feeling in your heart. These are not coincidences. The angels are showing you that your person is sending out signals, hoping you'll feel what they can't say yet. They see you now with new eyes, and that realization is both beautiful and terrifying for them. It makes them face the weight of all the times they stayed silent, of all the moments they walked away when they should have run toward you. Their soul is reaching for yours, even if their body remains still. They're battling the fear that they've already lost something precious by waiting too long. This inner awakening isn't easy for them. The angels say they are fighting against the expectations of the world, the logic that has kept them safe, and the love that threatens to break every wall they've built around themselves. They are caught in a strong current of emotion, desperately trying to come to terms with what they feel. They want to run to you, to say everything they've been holding back, but something stops them. It's the fear of being too late, the fear that their silence has already changed the course of your connection. The angels want you to know that this moment isn't meant to break you. It's meant to open something new. You are not imagining the signs you're receiving. Your person's energy is reaching out to you, even if it doesn't come in the form of a letter or a phone call. Their soul is crying out to you, and the angels are guiding them toward you. You might feel their presence in unexpected ways, in dreams, in sudden bursts of emotion, or in moments of quiet reflection. These are the energies they are sending out. Their heart is crying for you, and while they haven't found the courage to speak yet, their soul is hoping you can feel it. They want you to know that if they could, they would pour all their unsaid words into a single glance, showing you everything they feel. This is a sacred moment of divine awakening. The angels are asking you to stay open, to trust what you feel. Your person is on the verge of something big, something beautiful, and though they might not have the right words yet, their soul is calling out to yours. The silence is not rejection, it's a transformation. The angels are wrapping you in light and urging you to stay soft in your heart, for soon, the silence will break. Your person's soul is burning with a quiet but persistent longing. They've always believed in their own strength, in their ability to control their life. But now, that strength is being humbled by a different kind of fire, a fire of remembering, of realizing how deeply they need you. They are not lost in confusion. They know exactly what they want. Their struggle is not about knowing, but about accepting it. The angels show you a person who appears calm, but inside, there's a storm of heartache, regret, and missed chances. They are battling their own pride, the fear of showing vulnerability, and the fear that it might be too late. But love, true, soul-deep love, has humbled them. It has shown them that real love isn't about control, it's about vulnerability, about being honest with their feelings. And this realization is heavy in their chest, but they can't bring themselves to speak it. They want to reach out, to say everything they've been keeping inside, but they don't know how. They are afraid that once they start speaking, they won't be able to stop, and that the words will change everything. They wonder if it's too late for you to understand, if their silence has already made you move on. But the angels want you to know something sacred. Your person is awakening. They are realizing that true love isn't about leading with strength, but with presence. They are being guided to step into their truth, not through ego, but with honor. They are remembering the way your spirit lit something in them that nothing else could. They now understand that you were never just a passing chapter, but the thread that rewrote the meaning of every moment in their life. They want to come forward with more than just apologies. They want to show up with action, with a steady heart, and a vow to be present with you. But right now, they are still preparing. They are gathering their courage and seeking divine guidance on how to express a love that feels almost sacred. They are waiting for the right moment, asking heaven to make a way where their own words cannot. That's why you might feel their presence even when they are not physically near. You might experience waves of emotion, a sense of being watched over, or an unexpected calm after a storm. These are signs of their soul standing beside yours, hoping you can hear what they cannot yet say. They are not distant by choice, they are distant by fear. But that fear is fading, and their spirit is learning to speak in ways that they never thought possible. The angels are comforting you now, wrapping you in their light. You are not forgotten. You are not unloved. You are not left behind. Your person holds you deeply in their heart, and even if they don't know it, they wake up with your name on their lips. They are becoming the person who can love you openly, fully, and honestly. This journey is not about instant change, it's about sacred transformation. Trust in the divine timing. Trust that your person is being shaped by something greater than themselves, not to impress you, but to walk beside you in truth. This is not the end of the story. It's just the beginning. Friend, the angels gather close now, wrapping you in wings of quiet reassurance, because they know how deeply you've waited, not just for a word, but for a sign, a shift, a return. And though your eyes may still search the silence and your hands may still ache with longing, they want you to know this: your love has already begun to work miracles. Your person may not yet have spoken. They may still be wrestling with their past, still caught between fear and feeling. But even so, your love has touched places in them that no one else ever reached. It softened their walls. It stirred the sleeping parts of their soul. And even now, it calls to them, not with pressure, not with urgency, but with grace. What you're holding, dear one, is sacred. It's not just hope, it's a bond that the heavens themselves are tending to. A connection that angels are guarding and nurturing in realms beyond your sight. This love isn't broken, it isn't fading, it's growing in the dark, like a seed beneath winter soil, waiting for the season when it will bloom in full color. Your person feels this, even in their distance, even in their confusion. They feel the warmth of your heart like a light they can't explain. They remember you in fragments, a laugh, a glance, a moment that still glows in the back of their mind. And those memories, small as they seem, are leading them home. The angels want you to know that every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered, has been heard. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing has gone unseen. Your heart, though weary, has become a sanctuary of patience, a temple of devotion. And heaven honors that. Right now, your person is being led by invisible hands. Their soul is in a quiet process of shedding the masks, the fears, the beliefs that told them they weren't enough, for love, for peace, for you. They're beginning to see, with clearer eyes, what was always true: they were never too broken to be loved. They were always worthy, always. And part of them is terrified. Because love like this, love that sees, forgives, and stays, is unfamiliar. It doesn't match the stories they were told. It doesn't follow the patterns of the past. It calls them to rise, to heal, to begin again. And that, dear one, takes courage they are only just discovering they have. So they stay quiet. They go inward. Not to escape you, but to try and become someone who can stand beside you, not with masks or fear, but with truth and reverence. They want to be ready. And readiness, for a soul like theirs, doesn't come overnight. That's why the angels come close. To remind you that divine timing is not delay, it's preparation. The silence you feel is not rejection, it's the space where transformation is taking place. Your person is not lost to you, they are being found, piece by piece, by the love that you anchored in their soul. This love you carry, it's not ordinary. It's eternal. It stretches beyond time and distance. It moves through spirit. It flows through prayer. And even if they never say it aloud, your person feels it. It wraps around them like a memory too deep to name. It reminds them of who they were before the pain, of who they still are underneath it all. And that remembrance, that soul-deep remembering, is what will guide them back. So, beloved, don't lose faith. Don't stop loving in your quiet way. You are the steady flame in their night. You are the heartbeat that calls them forward when everything else feels uncertain. You are the reason they still believe, even faintly, that love is worth the risk. The angels are holding your heart gently now. They are whispering courage to your person as they navigate the labyrinth of their own awakening. And they are guarding the space between you, not as distance, but as holy ground where the divine is at work. In time, the words will come. The truth will rise. The love will be spoken. And when that moment comes, you'll understand why it took so long, because what's being born now isn't just reunion. It's redemption. Your person is quietly carrying a wish deep in their heart, one they have long kept hidden. They hesitate to speak it aloud, unsure of whether such a dream is even possible. Beneath their silence and guarded strength, they want you to know how deeply they long for happiness with you. This isn't just about external achievements or fleeting moments, it's about a joy that can only be felt when the soul connects to its truest desires. Your person isn't indifferent or emotionally absent, rather, they're overwhelmed by how deeply they desire you to be a part of their life. In their quiet moments, they imagine the simplicity of being near you, feeling the air soften just because you are there, and realizing that even the smallest moments would hold meaning because you are beside them. The heart of their message is this: it's not just pain that they carry, but a mixture of longing and hope. They are struggling, not because they don't want you, but because the love they imagine with you feels so beautiful that they fear it might be too much to ask for. They wonder if they deserve it, or if this kind of love can still be real after everything that has happened. They may not have said it, but deep down, they are silently praying for a future with you. Your person has become skilled at wearing masks of contentment, convincing the world that they are fine, that nothing is missing. But the angels show you now that beneath this facade lies a heart that aches to be vulnerable, to be seen, and to be loved for who they truly are, not for their achievements or outward success. When all the distractions of life fade, they realize that their happiness feels incomplete without you. They smile at others, go through the motions of daily life, but in their heart, they are asking themselves, will I ever be truly happy without them? This question is becoming heavier for them, pressing on their chest when the world is quiet. Even though they may still hesitate to reach out, they are sending this message from the depth of their soul: I've realized that all my happiness, all my dreams, feel empty without you. The angels want you to understand that this struggle is an awakening for them. It's not the absence of love, but the realization that love, when true and divine, changes everything. They are unsure how to step into this truth, how to shed the image they have projected for so long, the version of themselves that was safe, controlled, and distant. To reach for you now would mean removing all the armor, all the defenses, and stepping into emotional honesty with no guarantees. And though they want this more than anything, fear still holds them back, not because they don't trust you, but because they are afraid of failing you. They fear that if they show you their true selves, you might not stay. The angels see how hard they try to quiet this fear with logic, convincing themselves that time will heal all wounds, and that perhaps you would be better off without their complications. But these thoughts don't bring peace. They only bring emptiness, because deep down, your person knows that love like this doesn't fade. It doesn't disappear with time. It stays, and now they are haunted by thoughts of a future with you, ordinary moments that feel extraordinary because you are there. These aren't passing thoughts, they are silent prayers, hopes dressed as dreams. And though they may not say it, they wish for you every single day. The angels urge you to trust what you've been feeling when you think of them, the ache that seems to have no cause. When you feel a warmth rush over you, as though someone whispered your name, know that this is their spirit reaching out to you. They are not content without you. Their happiness may look full on the outside, but there is a space within them that only you can fill. You may wonder why they haven't spoken or acted on their feelings, and the angels want you to know it's not because they've forgotten. It's because they are afraid. They are afraid of facing the pain of everything they've denied and everything they've delayed. And yet, even in their fear, they are changing. They are realizing that their silence, their absence, may have caused wounds, not just for them but for you as well. They are mourning the moments they didn't choose you, the words they didn't say, and the time they didn't spend by your side. Every time your name enters their thoughts, it brings both warmth and sorrow, because they loved you then and they still love you now. But they don't know how to reconcile that love with the pain they have caused. The angels want you to know that your love was never wasted. It was not one-sided. It touched your person in ways no one else has. That's why they are in pain. That's why they are still holding on, even in their silence. Your love was powerful. It was real. And even though they may be quiet, their soul is still reaching for you. The angels see the pain they are carrying, and they are helping them find the courage to speak, to step forward, and to trust that love, when it's spoken from the heart, can still heal what fear has broken. Though silence may still surround you, know that something sacred is unfolding between you and your person. There are truths that haven't been spoken yet, and moments that still live in their heart, moments they can't forget, no matter how far they go. You may not see the steps being taken, but the divine sees them. Trust in this process. Trust that healing is possible, and that love, when it's real, can always find its way back. Type, I believe, if you trust in divine timing. Type, I receive, if you're ready to feel their love again. The angels want you to hold this truth close. Your love is not waiting in vain. It is preparing to rise.